Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And I'm filled up with pork and I'm up for whatever. With my can of RC Cola. Oh my god, it's so divine. It is the divinest of all colas. As it is the Royal Crown, after all. Not to mention, we are now sitting on Volume 8 of our never-ending quest to acquire the list of cars that lay out before us. And so last time we were actually able to knock out 2 cars on that thing already. So we're actually doing pretty well. If we can do this all nice and smooth like a buttery bowl of butter, then we might actually get done with this thing in less than 10 volumes. Because we might be able to knock it out by the end of next episode. So, we might actually be able to avoid having this thing turn into, like a 3-hour, commercial at 2 in the morning for a collection of music volumes sponsored by Time, where they've got like that crazy-ass old, like washed-up musician that hasn't made anything in like 40 years or whatever. Who am I thinking? Who's the guy that's always on those things? It's Lionel. It's definitely. Oh god, I almost said Lionel Hollins. I'm pretty sure that the former coach of the Memphis Grizzlies is totally not the guy that would be doing one of those. Okay, so this is totally one of the. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not good. Wait, can you actually go and send one of these in, like the ones that they have you do missions for? Or oh, wait a minute. No, there's other people that have them. Come back here. I want that one instead! Oh, no, don't do that! I didn't tell you could do that. I want to take your bike, damn it! Stay in one spot, you rebel! You're gonna stay right there, and I'm gonna take this bike from you, right in front of 2 cops. So, you're gonna sit there and take it, and we're gonna go. Why did they get off of their bikes? Like, they knew I was getting onto a bike. Why the hell would they do that? And in case you're wondering why I got this one, I just wasn't sure that, like, getting into vehicles that start up side missions, I don't know if they let you do those. I think I read somewhere that they don't allow that. So I just had to go and grab one of these instead. Yeah, see, it says I can export this one. So I figured I'd just do it this way instead. Oh, by the way, speaking of Up for Whatever, that, for those of you that don't know, that was like, was it Miller Lite or was it Bud Light? I think it was actually Bud Light, and that's kind of their whole thing for advertising their beer now. They've been doing it for like a couple of years, where they're like, oh, well, we're gonna go find some random people and we're gonna ask them if they're up for whatever, and so we're just gonna like grab random people. And to their credit, though, I will say this: the whole thing that they did, like, I think it was like last year's Super Bowl, where they grabbed the random person and they had them do like that human-sized game of Pac-Man. That was super tight. And even like the one they did the first year, where they grabbed the person and they had them like just go do a bunch of random stuff, and they got to hang out with like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they got to play like ping pong against like Jimmy Johnson or some shit like that. Like, there was a whole bunch of really cool ones that happened. And then they started doing like that whole campaign with like having like that weird like town that doesn't actually. It was like some town where it's just like constant party like all the time. That's where it started getting a little bit weird. And apparently they apparently did so. They had their newest little ad campaign. I think they did it for like spring break or something. It ended up being a really bad idea, and like they got a whole bunch of flack for it. And I'm not talking like flak jackets. I mean, they freaking they opened up a can of whoop ass on themselves. And so I think you're gonna have to come up with a new ad slogan here pretty soon. It's a whole different campaign in general, because they're not very smart people in what they did. So apparently, what their thing was, I think it was for spring break, because it didn't happen that long ago. That is not the car I need, I don't think. Or is it? I know that if I'm looking for a Blade car right now, and I know there's one around here. Because I've run into them before. I just don't know if Because I know that these are, I think that these are the, what the hell car is this that I'm thinking of? Yeah, that's the Sabre. But the Blade, I think, is like the convertible version of that. And I know they're just like chilling out here, like I've totally seen them driving by. Because if I don't find one, I'm going to have to go all the way to Los Santos, and I totally don't want to do that at all. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go find a different car instead. We're going to go get the BF injection, the old Bob French injector, the old bat fart injector, just because it's not very far away, and maybe, you know, in the process, we can get ourselves a Blade. But I'm not going to sit here and, like, you know, waste time for that. Okay, so we need to... It's actually just right on the outskirts of town. It's like right down here is where that thing is. It's on the beach, actually. So we just need to go get on the beach, and we're going to totally get there as long as that happens. But yeah, so apparently they were doing like their new ad slogan for, you know, advertising spring break or whatever. And so apparently, and I don't remember it word for word, but they pretty much said something to the extent of, you know, drink Bud Light and we'll remove the word no from your vocabulary while you party, or something like that. And so, like, the reason why they got in so much trouble over that is because people were saying that it was, like, totally promoting, like, rape culture, which I totally get it. Like, dude, you can't be saying, here, drink some beer, and then when you get drunk, then you can totally remove no, the one thing keeping you from, you know, from getting raped by somebody. Well, just remove that from your vocabulary, so pretty much anything goes. Anything goes. So, you know, the one thing that's like, hey, how's about you drink a Bud Light, and then when somebody wants to try to have unprotected sex with you against your will, you won't even be able to say no, because drinking Bud Light took the ability to say no away from you. So, basically you're saying, hey, I drank your beer, and now my innocence is gone forever. They don't make water hot enough for this situation, Bud Light. Thanks a lot, man. So, yeah, definitely not a very good idea, man. Whoever was in charge of that one, I'm pretty sure he or she or they are totally going to be in the market for a new job coming up pretty soon. So, dude, you can't be saying that. That's like the worst idea to be saying for any reason. Oh boy, okay, that was close. It's actually in pretty good shape still. It's interesting, that car, the motor for that car, totally had the same one from Grand Theft Auto 3, that, like, the awesome, like, saber-looking, yes, that looking muckle car. The muscle car that had, like, the flames on it, that the gangsters drove in that game. It had the same sounding engine in it. It's pretty nifty. Oh, come on! Don't pop a wheelie. I know you got crazy suspension and everything, but I can't have you just flipping around everywhere. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we really need to get that Blade, man. I just really need to have that. Let's see, there's another car in this general area that we need to get. But what was it? Was it the Banshee? I think it might have been the Banshee. Was it? It is the Banshee. Alright, so it's actually right by the San Fierro Gym. No. There we go. I'm sorry. Had to keep my map up there. That's one reason why I hate using laptops without a wireless mouse. I absolutely loathe using those touchpads. Super not tight. Okay, so let us go and figure this out. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Oh man. Oh, I don't think I should have eaten so much pulled pork, man. Like, I always forget the crazy density of hoagie rolls, man. Those things are serious. Like, it wasn't even that big of one either. Okay, where the hell is this thing? So it is... Oh, it's like right over here. Hold on a second. So it's just right across the street over here, from what this is telling me. Yeah, it's just right over here. Where are you hiding, Mr. Vehicle? I don't know where you are. I think it was supposed to be right over here. I know I can't be going that crazy. I know that thing was... It's somewhere, man. Where are you at? Oh, maybe it's over here. Ah! Aha! There you are! You can't hide from me. Come to Papa! Ooh, with a black racing stripe, huh? Well, that's interesting. You don't see a lot of those. Usually when you see cars with racing stripes like this, they're always white. Especially considering that this is supposed to be a Dodge Viper, I think. And those, like, traditionally, they always have... No, that's definitely not a Dodge Viper, I apologize. But I don't know, you don't see, like, black racing stripes very often. Like, everybody takes the safe route, and they always go with the white one. And no, it's not a racist thing. We're not going with the white privilege stripes over the black stripes of oppression. We're not doing that. Even though I injected it there, but hey, sometimes you gotta inject the thing with flavor. But yeah, dude, the pulled pork was awesome. Like, I love pulled pork, especially when you got the right amount of barbecue sauce in there. And then for me, like, I just doused the thing. I didn't douse it, but I put like a whole bunch of like Cholula, like the chili lime Cholula on it. Woo-hoo-hoo. The only thing that was missing, actually, surprisingly enough for me to say, because I don't really like it that much, is coleslaw. Like, I'm totally down with coleslaw if it's on a pulled pork sandwich. That's the only place that I will ever willingly do that. Otherwise, not really. The thing that ruined it for me with coleslaw was KFC, and obviously it's like, dude, I know it's KFC. It's definitely a it's not designed to be the best coleslaw ever, but I don't know, man. And there was also another time too that like my grandma made coleslaw, and like my grandma normally when she makes coleslaw is really good, but there was this one time that she made, and I think that whoa, what the hell's going on there? Hey, that was my spot on the sidewalk. I'm gonna boom and just knocks him off. Luckily, I'm a cat in my past life. I can land on my feet all the time. Okay, so where are we gonna go right now? That's not the car that we need. I need one of these blades, man. I know it's here. I absolutely know that it's here. Wow, that was awesome. I don't think that either of those are one. That's definitely a stallion. That's not it. Crap. I know there's one out here. Oh, no, that's not it either. Crap. How is there literally every muscle car that I need besides that one? Whatever, we'll go get a different one. We have a lot of time. We've actually been managing this very well so far. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go after the Mesa, which means I should probably turn around. The Mesa is actually really close to Angel Pines, so we'll go grab that over there, since at least we know where it is. Might as well go take advantage of it while we know what's going on. So, and we're off. What was I talking? Oh yeah, so my grandma, she made some homemade coleslaw one day, and I don't remember what the hell we were. I was like 8 years old or whatever, and so I went to, I put some on my plate and I took a bite out of it, and dude, I just got like this whole mouthful of mayonnaise. Oh god, it's actually like making me kind of nauseous for real. It was so gross. Like that was like the real moment right there, the really extra real moment that totally ruined my life for coleslaw. I couldn't do it again after that. Oh, that's a journey. Give it to me. I want the journey. It's not about the destination, it's the journey. Dun, 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 dun. That'd be funny if like you could see like through the back window that someone's just totally back there dropping a deuce. That'd be hilarious if they did it. But they're not, and I totally get it. That's absolutely unneeded programming. But then again, this game is loaded to the brim with unneeded programming. Like, there's all sorts of weird stuff that happens in this game that doesn't need to. But they do it anyways because it's funny. Because they're Rockstar and they're awesome. They know. They know what we want. Oh, come on. We're keeping it on a house tip right now. My name is Rudy. Welcome to my club. It reminds me of that Hans and Franz crap, actually. That's what it reminds me of, and I hate it. Oh, that's a blade! Oh, God, give it to me! Give me the blade! Oh, my God. That camper's gonna be there forever, too. That's the best part. I can go bank this thing right now, and by the time I come back, that thing will still be there. Oh, that was like the Pillsbury Doughboy voice. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them now. What kind of crap is this? APB. He totally left San Fierro. All the blade drivers, you can come out now. He's gone. He's not gonna steal your car now. Oh no! Oh God, he's back! Oh man! Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't able to prevent it. There's no reason for me to live. All these years, 15 years, as the Blades Incorporated warning guy, and now I have failed you. One man has had his wonderful blade vehicle stolen right from under my nose, and I couldn't prevent it. I just need to go kill myself. Okay, so now I've got that. Let's go grab another one. We're on fire right now, by the way. This has to be our most productive one so far. I mean, we already got what? The Banshee. We got the Freeway. We just got the Blade. I don't know if there's anything else that we need to get. I'm getting a phone call right now, but I can't answer it. So we'll just keep rolling here. Let's go take our forklift and go get our. Oh, come on, Carl. You can't pick up an entire stone fence, you dummy. I got something else you can pick up, though. But yeah, on a side note, though, yeah, so mayonnaise is disgusting. Welcome to my world. I'm not really saying anything new here, even though I really don't mind it that much. Like, in most cases, it's fine, as long as it's just not getting, you know, freaking globs full of it. And then he gloms under the undersea dome, and he starts sucking all the gas. Oh, SpongeBob, you will never cease to make people feel uncomfortable. It's funny, because I think I just read somewhere, like, yesterday or the day before that SpongeBob turned, like, 16 years old just the other day, so that's totally awesome. Please tell me my journey's still out there. Oh, no, it despawned. Ah, damn it. That's okay, though. We'll just go steal another blade, and we'll go back out on the roads out there, and we'll just go grab another one. That's the beauty of this, is that we know that there's a whole bunch of them out in one place. Okay, so we'll just go jump on the freeway right here, and away we go. At least I think that we're headed the right way. Damn, what song is this? This song is the jam right now. Whoop. I almost feel like I have like a little bit of remorse for stealing this vehicle from somebody, but at the same time I'm really glad that I did, because this song is the jam. I don't know who it is, but I'm loving it right now. Okay, so oh yeah, we were gonna go get that Mesa. That's what we were going for. I was like, oh man, we got that journey, but you know what? I'll take that Mesa right now instead, because I know that we're bound to find another one of those around here somewhere. Okay, so where is this thing exactly? It's actually really... Whoa, boy! Oh, God! Redwood Forest, not good. This is not Cruising USA. This is not that level right now. Okay, so it's actually right down over here. It's, yeah, just chilling right over here. I think that it's actually that one. It is this little guy right here with the weird little thing on the back. No, that's a Wayfarer. Well, where's the Mesa? Where's the jackass? It's not even far enough yet. It's actually a little bit further down in that other parking lot, right down the way. Yeah, it's right over here in this bigger chunk of stuff. At least there it is. Yeah, it's the little Jeepy Jeep. That's right. How could I forget? Oh, and there's a Sanchez right there. I didn't even have to go all the way into Angel Pine for that. Oh well. Go figure. This is the information we find out way too late. Oh, these guys did it too! Oh, I hate this car now. I mean, I don't really like these. I don't really like Jeeps in the first place, but dude, like, okay, I can accept this one. This one's kind of okay. Like, this is the exception to the rule of having your license plate like installed offset, because they've got a freaking spare tire in the back there. Like, obviously, you're not going to be able to do very much about that. So, you know what? This is okay. There's no exception to the rule. Sometimes everybody plays the fool. I don't remember who did that song either. That song was awesome. I used to hear that on the radio all the time going to school. And yes, it was on the radio back in a time where people actually gave a shit about the radio. Driving in my mom's like 1993 Ford Taurus. Oh yeah, that thing was awesome. It was like just this awful, terrible, like I don't remember what kind of color it was. It was like kind of like this cream white, but it looked almost more like an apricot like skin color one. It was not an attractive color for a car, man. Like it was bad. It was not good at all. So when they got rid of that thing, I was definitely not very upset about it. I mean, I kind of was, because like I grew up, you know, sitting in the back seat of that car all the time. Like we wore out the tape deck like 3 times. And then my brother drove it when he was in high school, and so like, you know, he used to take me places all the time before I was able to drive, and then we finally retired it. Like we finally sold the car, and we sold it to a guy who actually only lived like a couple blocks away from our house, and so we'd still like see it around every once in a while. And so like whenever we'd see it, we're like, oh yeah, there it is. Glad to see that it's still out and going. And then those people moved away, and so like we went a really long time without seeing it. And then a really weird thing happened one day where my brother and I and a couple friends, like we decided that we were going to go see a movie, but we were going to go up to like one of the IMAX showings of it. I think it was like I don't remember what it was actually. But we went, and this theater, like from where I used to live, it was like a solid 35 miles up the road, something like that. And you know, we go up there, and we go pull into this really big parking lot, this giant monstrous parking lot, and so we're looking around. We're just like, you know, getting ready to go walk into you know, just go walk toward the theater, and I'm not even kidding. Like 4 or 5 spots down from where we parked was that Ford Taurus. It was the same one. Like I actually had the license plate of it memorized, and so like as soon as I saw it, I was like, wait a minute. Like there was the people that own that car, they put a little bumper sticker on the back, like it was a little tiny one, and when I saw it, I was like, wait a minute, I kind of recognized that, and I went and looked at it. I was like, oh my god, here it is! We've seen it's right here, man. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. That was the last time I ever saw that car. It was the last time, but you know, it was nice to see it. Like it was still in pretty good condition too. Like those are the things that always make me sad. Like when you sell a house or you sell a car, and like you don't see it for a long time, and you finally decide like one of these days, for like a house especially, like one of these days I'm gonna go see it, and I want to see, you know, how it looks. And you go there, and the other people that own it now just absolutely destroyed it. Like they made it look just terrible. And so that's always bad. But you know, I saw the car, and it looked still like really good. And so I was like, oh, good. I'm glad to see they took care of it. Like, that's something like, when I get rid of my car someday, I can't wait for that to happen, just so we're clear. But, like, for the day that actually comes by, like, I hope that if I ever do see it around somewhere, that, like, the people that bought it take good care of it. Or at least, you know, at least, like, the same amount of care of it that I took. Like, I've had that damn thing ever since I was 15. So I've got a lot of memories in that car. And so I'm just hoping that, you know, it'll still be in one piece and it won't just be like completely falling apart at the seams. Okay, so there's a journey. I don't know where the hell it is, but it's apparently up at the very top of this freaking mountain right now. And so I'm trying to think of how in the world I'm supposed to get up there. I guess I should probably follow the trails. That would be probably a pretty good way to start. So here we go. Going all the way up to the top of Mount Chiliad to get this damn thing, because go figure, there were like 4 of them, all in one concentrated area, and then when I actually go back to go get it, now it's gone. Now it's totally gone. Ouch, ouch, ugh. Boy, this is getting ugly. This thing was not meant for the dirty land. Oh boy. Yeah, we also need to be very careful. Why do I not remember going up here? I feel like I'm doing one of the freaking rally missions in Gran Turismo right now or something. It's like extremely narrow and just highly uncomfortable. Man, you could kill all sorts of people up here. This would be the ultimate place for a Forensic Files episode to have happen. Okay, I think this is actually the faster way to go. From the way that it looks, it's actually not really... Well, you know what? It's pretty equal. It looks like it's shorter if I were to go the other way, but it's actually probably about the same. There's just more twisty turns here. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Just gotta be careful here. Whew. Okay, then after that we're gonna have to cut back. Man, this is a wild little thing right here. This is There's also, like, imagine actually having to walk this thing, man. This would suck. I would not want to take any part in this. Or, like, if you actually had to drive a car up here, dude, this would be awful. Like, I saw a video about, like, really dangerous areas, and there's, like, I don't know where it is. I want to say it's in, like, Peru or something like that. Or, like, one of those, like, some, like, remote village that's, like, way up in the mountains. Like, the only way that they can, that they can make money, apparently, is they have to transport stuff, like once a year or something like that, down the mountain. And it's like this insanely treacherous mountain, and there's like no barrier on the side at all. And so, okay, gotta flip around, gotta flip a U-ass here. Oh boy. All right, yeah. So there's like, it's like really super narrow. There's no side to it at all. So it's like literally like this wide, but like you're in regular sized cars. And, like, everybody's just driving just, like, a couple miles an hour, and there's crazy twisty turns like this. And they're totally, like, this high up off the ground, like, where we are right now. Like, they're this high up sometimes. And so, you know, if they end up tipping that damn thing over, like, not only are they gonna lose their entire payload of stuff, but they're totally gonna die. Like, they're gonna hit the ground, and hit the ground so hard that they go and shake hands with Satan, like, immediately when they hit the ground. Okay, so... Oh, okay. So we just gotta go straight across. It's actually, where it is, it's right in here. This little area. Kind of makes me wonder what's up here. Like, if it's just, like, some awesome little campground, or if it's just, like, barren wasteland with just, like a couple of campers chilling up here. Because there's a journey and a camper up here. So... I just feel like it's like this totally just like this whole like grassy utopia that's just hidden away from the world up here. Nope, it is just nothing, man. Just absolutely nothing. However, totally body armor up here. Like, who goes up here? What the hell's going on? Is this where like the freaking Kettlemans went to in Better Call Saul? Like, you can totally just get away from your entire life up here. And like no one's gonna travel up here to find you. The worst part though is that, dude, we gotta go all the way back down now. Oh god, this is gonna be a nightmare. Really quick though, I want to see what's over here. I mean, they've got an American flag out here and everything. I pulled my butt apart and everything. How is there not a horseshoe up here? You would think with all the effort that I had to make going up here that they would have at least had something. But apparently not. You say that, or it's like in one of the other, like, this would be the ultimate rock star thing to do too. Like, oh, well, these guys think that the only way that you can get there, like, you know, they totally would put one of those up here. So what we're gonna do instead is we're totally gonna not put one at the very top of this place, and we'll go put it in some like really weird area outside. Oh my god, we are barreling down this thing right now. I'm not even touching the gas. Like, we're just going right now. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. I know these episodes are gradually getting longer, I understand that. But I did not realize that going up this mountain was going to take as long as it did. I thought maybe, just maybe, this would be a little bit of a shorter adventure. But it kind of got away from me just a little bit here, so... If you guys weren't planning on watching a 30-minute video, I totally understand. But, you know what? Sometimes this is just what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta drive down a mountain at warp speeds inside of a camper. Oh boy. Come on, baby. Oh boy. I mean, I really just want to just go right off the cliff there, but I know that as soon as I do that, I'm gonna blow the damn thing up. And then the last like 8 minutes of my life will have been for absolutely nothing. So, you know, I'm trying to be quick but efficient at the same time here. And usually driving off the side of the cliff would not be something that we could classify as efficient. So, you know. Damn, that is quite the view though. I will say that. That's a pretty sweet view right there. Oh god. Oh no, we're hitting the brakes and we're not stopping! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we had it, man! Oh no! Oh no! What a freaking waste! All of that work for nothing. Oh, I'm so sad right now. Yeah, I'm so sad I'll clothesline a man right in the face. Oh, that is just a soul crusher right there. You know what? Maybe we'll get lucky enough to find one on the way back. Oh, man. What a bummer. I was just jamming the breakdown for that, and I just couldn't save it. Oh, man. That is just the biggest wind-up kick right to the junk. That is a popped ball right there. Oh. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll find just one solitary camper on the way back. And if we don't, then, hey, you know, we still got a lot done in this episode. I mean, despite the fact that this is a 31-minute episode, we still got a lot done, you know? I can't be mad at it. I'm just really bummed out that we didn't find that. And watch, in the next episode, we're totally going to find a camper that's just, like, really, really close by to where we start the whole thing off at. And just everything that we went through in this last 10 minutes is just a total waste. I can just see it right now, just right there, staring me in the face. Oh, man alive. 2 steps back. Oh, man, that song's awesome. I mean, I'm not much of a country guy at all, really, but this is a good song, though. It's actually not a bad song. Go figure, this is exactly the type of song that a guy riding a motorcycle like this would have been listening to. I don't doubt that for a freaking second. Okay, here we go. We are good. Alright guys, I know that was kind of a bummer right there. It wasn't really the plan for that to take as long as it did. I may even just make this into 2 segments. I don't think I will, though. I kind of like the idea of just doing it in one shot like this. Alright guys, I'll try to make them shorter from now on. I didn't plan on that being as long as it was. So when we come back on the next installment, it may be the last one if we can actually manage to pull some things off here. So until then, my friends, this is your host AMF saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.